Hey everybody, welcome back to We Played a Game. I'm Sean.
I'm Alejandro, if you're from Spain.
Ooh.
If you're not, I'm Michael.
Put that spicy Spanish accent on there.
Oh yeah, you gotta... I can roll my R's on like a every other time I try it basis. If you're into that, ladies just getting unmarried.
I can a little bit. It sounds a little bit more like I'm gargling than anything, but
It's like, are you choking? Do you need attention, sir?
yeah.
No, I'm trying to be Spanish and sexy. Don't you get that? Aren't you getting that vibe?
I do need attention. That's why I joined my friend in starting a YouTube channel.
Yes, and now you're giving it to him. You're part of the problem.
You're all part of the problem.
This whole channel is an intervention for Sean. A really slow intervention.
What?
Oh, you're in the background.
Oh, I'm in the background. What?
Yeah, isn't that cool? Neat little gimmick for Metallic Madness.
That is pretty cool. It's super disorienting though to start with. Ah. So yeah, Alex is torturing me with more Sonic Mania. He said, Sean, if you don't finish this game, we are done. We're done being friends. We're done with the channel. We're done. Oh, shit. So now we're in Metallic Industrial Zone. Oh, Madness Zone.
Now Eddie's gonna have to put the thing back up.
Yeah.
Do it, Eddie. Do it. Do it, Eddie, or we're done. You're off the channel. It's just gonna be me.
Yeah, just start disowning everybody.
I'm 2 for 2 in disowning.
It's just gonna be Alex. It's just gonna be Alex played a game.
Yeah, the Wii is going to be very misleading. Just like the Nintendo Wii, when it came out, I was like, can I pee with it? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, that's bullshit.
Well, have you ever tried? I mean, with those motion controls, they were so advanced.
That's true. Motion controls so advanced, you can pee with it. Please understand.
I'm pretty sure a WarioWare game has had you pee.
Please understand.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
I almost did it again.
The dreaded corridor.
Oh, it comes back, okay. Ah! What? Goes away super fast. Gotta go fast. Oh, wait. Ah, balls.
Oh no.
Alright.
Welcome to We Played the Same section. No, I'm just kidding. It's only been 2 minutes. You're doing great. This is the second to last zone. So.
Oh, good. So the torture is almost over.
Yeah. For now.
For now.
I don't want you feeling safe on my watch.
Yeah, until we go and play Sonic Unleashed or Sonic the Cell Saga or Sonic
the Dark Brotherhood.
The Dark Brotherhood, yeah.
That's real.
When Sonic sends me a picture of a bloody paw that just says we know. Yeah.
We go fast.
Oh no.
No wait.
Me too.
No wait. He sends you it and it just says we go.
Ah, what? Come on. Yeah. Tell me I did good. And I feel joy. I feel joy watching my gameplay and hearing you like freak out over something that I did.
Oh yeah, did you notice some of the press garden zone? I threw in some major. Oh shit, what's it called? Not Major League Gamer. What's the
air horn.
Like the pro gamer air horn.
Yeah.
You pulled off some impressive moves.
it makes me feel good, which is
good.
important because I'm not always enjoying myself when I'm playing these games. This game, I should say. We haven't played many games that I didn't like, especially considering we've only played about 4 games.
Yeah, there's still time, plenty of time. I've got a long list.
Yeah. For what it's worth, just so everybody's clear, the original concept, the original idea of this channel was for me to just play games that I hate and be mad at them. I don't think that was ever like a final idea. Like we were never gonna go with that, but that was the original idea.
In a genius move, I realized that forcing Sean to hang out with me for several hours each week, where he does something that he doesn't enjoy, might be detrimental to our overall friendship and mental health. So I decided to put a few games in between that he actually enjoys.
Yeah.
Just as a treat.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of blue spheres in that one. A lot of hidden coin sections you had to bounce to, I think.
I didn't even think about that.
Hey man, second place is second place.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's time for... Oh yeah, don't get crushed.
It's time for butt stuff.
If I had a nickel for every time someone said that to me. Nice! Yeah, this isn't too bad as long as you're, you know, very vigilant.
What? Come on. It's when they start throwing both at you at the same time, that's going to be the issue. That's probably not going to happen.
It does get a little harder, but, nice.
The spin... I was thinking that the spin dash was going to be how you had to do it.
Oh, no, you can just jump into it.
It's good to know. Bitch. I don't like the
retreat.
I don't like the homing of these things.
Oh, you think they should be homeless?
Yeah.
Wow.
I want them unhomed.
Alright, now be very careful. He didn't even get out of that when he was like, I'll stay, he'll never suspect. Oh my god. I'm sure he's supposed to move. Okay, yeah. That was weird.
Maybe he just really likes that one.
I named this piston Sally. I modeled this one after the Dildozer. Or the Drill Dozer, rather. No,
yeah, the Drill Dozer.
No, I mean, sorry. He called it the Drildo. That was it.
Drildo, yeah.
From episode 1 of Mania. Hey, nice job.
Thank you.
Ooh, this is
first try.
I really enjoy this zone in particular, because this uses a lot of features from Sonic CD.
Okay.
I'll show you. I mean, you'll see them. You have to run into them before you finish the level, but they're pretty nifty. I don't want to spoil them for people who aren't familiar with Sonic CD or Mania.
Well, that's me, so don't fucking spoil it.
Yeah, I won't. Sonic CD did a lot of really fun things. Like, took some risks that I think paid off. Made for a fun experience. Oh yeah, this is one of them. I believe they use this in CD.
Yeah, I could believe that. I don't imagine that you could make this many of these games without taking some risks. Although the Pokemon franchise has gone on for 80 years without changing all that much, so, you know, who am I to say?
Oh yeah, I don't want to, well, I'm trying not to date these videos really, but I just saw the new trailer for... Oh, you fucking idiot! I'm sorry, I'm supposed to praise you.
Yeah, Yeah, now find a way to praise me.
The
Now that we've established that I like when you praise me for things that I do in this game, I'm going to do terribly to make it impossible.
You hit that red sphere with such precision.
Yeah. It looked like a laser that you're not allowed to cross. And I did anyway. That one you're not allowed. What?
Yeah, dude, you're Tiny Sonic now. Look out for the little spikes. Now you can fit through smaller areas.
I mean, I don't feel like Sonic was having a hard time with that to begin with, but oh.
Oof. Yeah, that laser you passed through before that didn't do anything, that returns you to normal size.
It was a bigification laser, I guess.
Yeah, so you could have been small before you got to that area, depending on what route you took. I'm sorry, I got a little off tangent. I was going to mention the new Pokemon games that are coming out. Apparently by the end of the year. They're called Pokemon Violet and Pokemon Scarlet, I think?
They're already making more?
Yeah, they showed a brief video, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed so far, again, but we'll see.
I haven't been really following the Pokemon series for a long time, but it just seems like they're so... It's hard to use the word generic, because it just seems like every other Pokemon game as they come out, to me. You know, just with, like, additional Pokemon. But I guess that's their draw.
Yeah, that's how they keep people interested, for sure. Although it's a little bit out of hand with how many there are, you know, over 1,100, 1,200 at this point.
Are there any poison fire types?
Yes, they were introduced in Gen 7. In particular, there's like a salamander. I think it's like Salazzle and Salandit is the pre-evolution. It's like a salamander that spits fire and poison.
Oh.
It's pretty cool. I like that Pokemon design a lot.
Just like me.
But, yeah. Sean's like,
a salamander.
I got hot rhymes, and also I'm poisonous if you eat my flesh. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, I watched my wife showed me the trailer today. Immediately I was really upset because I was like, wait, this trailer's been out for a day and no one shared it with me yet? Like, because I'm known for being a pretty big Pokemon fan in my circles of friends. So I was surprised that no one, like, immediately sent that to me. But after I got over that shock and set up a new appointment with my therapist, Then
you found something new to be disappointed in.
That's right. I said, I got to talk to her about something other than Sonic this week, so it's going to be Pokemon. But I watched the trailer, and they spent like a minute and a half showcasing the game world, and I'm going to be honest, it looks exactly like Sword and Shield, which I found very disappointing and lackluster. So
yeah, didn't Sword and Shield have a pretty poor reception overall?
It did. There was a lot of controversy, particularly around the fact that they decided to exclude some Pokemon from the game.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was a big deal because they had just taken down. I think it's down now. Anyway, they had like a system called the Pokebank, which was an online like Pokemon storage in the cloud that you could store Pokemon in when like you want to move them to new games and stuff. So and it was like a subscription service. So like I would pay like $5 a year to get essentially there were like I don't know, like 40 Pokemon boxes or something, and each one you could store like 30 guys in. It was a lot of storage, but you kind of need it with how many Pokemon they have. So for a while I used it as like a living Pokedex. I had like one of every Pokemon in there. So when I started up a new Pokemon game, I would import that like Pokedex worth of Pokemon in there, and then I get Pokedex completion. And then that usually gives you the shiny charm, which makes it easier to find shiny Pokemon. But I digress. So they, oh shit!
It showed me the hologram and everything. And
I forgot what that was, to be honest.
I knew what to do, I just didn't get to the right spot.
Oof.
Well, hey everybody, we played a game. Metallic Madness is the level we're in now. Alex still continues to torture me with this video game.
Yes, torment forever.
Yeah, we don't want to showcase our failures, so let's just take it from the top.
All right, yeah. Here, let's repeat everything we talked about.
Oh yeah, what was the first thing you said?
Same level of enthusiasm.
Turn back the script.
Yeah.
So you were talking about getting shinies. And that. Sorry, I interrupted.
Well, you are absolutely fine. No, I was saying I was actually off on a tangent. I was talking about the controversy around Sword and Shield. The Pokebank was going offline, and they were offering a new service called Pokemon Home, which I believe you could access. Like, you could check it from a phone app, and then you could also access it now. It was like a software on the Switch. So you could move all your Pokemon there and then load them into Sword and Shield when that game came out. And everyone, like, people were upset to see the bank go. We're like, okay, that's fine. But the problem is that they basically forced everyone to get Pokemon Home. And then, like, with the announcement that all these people's favorite Pokemon weren't going to be able to make the journey with them to Sword and Shield and just rot in, like, the software until they don't know when, like, the next major Pokemon title is going to come out. It was just, like, a really shitty thing to do. Like, a lot of people play the games specifically for specific Pokemon. And they've been carrying these Pokemon with them from, like, I believe it's possible to bring a Pokemon from Generation 2 into the current generation. Like, you can actually pass it through different systems to get them through all the different games up until the current generation. So you could have a Pokemon with you this entire time, and then Game Freak just decided, you know, like, oh, that Pokemon didn't make the cut for the Pokedex this time, so better luck next time. So that pissed a lot of people off.
Oh, sure. Like, you introduce a service that's like, hey, here's a thing that you specifically want.
And you have to pay for it.
And you have to pay for it, and then they just, like, take it away from you.
Yeah.
After you've paid for it, after you've invested time and effort into it.
Right? So that was brutal. And they still, I don't think they ever fixed that. There's still sucks. Like certain Pokemon that you couldn't get, which sucks. And then I felt, ironically, like they added a bunch of, I don't want to say, it's not Breath of the Wild style open world, but there are like some free roam sections, like some of the routes. Oh, that was kind of bullshit. Some of the routes in between towns are like the traditional Pokemon routes where they're like very linear. And then there are some, yeah, might as well get the lives. There are some that are these big free range sections with just Pokemon wandering around. And, oh, I thought it would give you the lives.
Yeah, I gotta go back into it, I guess. If it still gives me
one,
before
I'm just
kill
myself.
Myself.
Kill yourself for me. Amazing.
Yes, sir.
Ow. But yeah, so they had those free roam sections that they added, but despite all that, the game felt somehow more linear than traditional Pokemon titles. I never ended up finishing. I had Sword. I think my wife got Shield. We never ended up finishing the game. Neither of us. I just couldn't get into it.
That sucks.
Yeah, I was really disappointed with it. So I'm hoping, despite what I've seen in the trailer for Scarlet and Violet, that my wife read to me an article about it. It sounds like they're making it a little different in how you traverse the world, like more free roam sections, but I don't know if that's going to help. But we'll see. It's coming out late 2022. I don't know when, but they just said late this year.
Maybe Game Freak is just struggling with having to create an actual game for once. Got him!
Yes, no, you're right. They're the remake Kings and Queens. The Diamond Pearl remakes came out, and I didn't even... Like, normally I buy games right when they come out, and I've just been disappointed in Pokemon lately. Haven't bothered in picking it up. Apparently it's been very glitchy, too. Yeah. What do they call it? Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl? Or Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? Something like that. But some of the... I was watching some videos about it on YouTube, and some some of the port that they did is kind of lazy. First of all, it's weird. The whole style in like the overworld is like chibi. So like the characters have like big heads and tiny bodies, and it's weird for me personally to look at. And then some of the choices that they made, they like didn't remake puzzles for the fact that it's in like 3D now. So there's one of the final gyms is the ice gym. And there's one of the traditional Pokemon sliding puzzles where like you hit a direction and you slide across the ice and you have to like try and maneuver it so your character gets to exactly where it needs to go. And they didn't account for the fact that you can now move diagonally. So you can actually just move diagonally at one part and skip right to the gym leader past the entire gym. Like, they didn't even like test that. It's embarrassing, frankly.
I just didn't care enough.
Yeah, it just makes me laugh.
Fuck.
So I didn't even pick up that game, and then I was waiting. I'm sleeping on Pokemon Legends Arceus because it did interest me, but I'm not. Oh no! But I'm not 100% sold on it still. But
that one I did on purpose. I want it to be known I did that on purpose.
We're gonna have a Sean kills himself compilation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I ended up getting back into Pokemon mostly because of you, but also because of nostalgia.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's when I bought the 3DS and was it Fire Red?
Oh yeah.
And like I played through that whole game, and I actually went into that one tournament down at the college with you. And I was like really excited to see the enthusiasm of everybody that was there. But I just did not have the enthusiasm for it, and like I had.
Go ahead, sorry.
I had like a. I don't want to make it sound like it's anybody else's fault but my own, but I had like a pretty negative experience overall. Because like I had a garbage team. I remember one of the gym leaders was like kind of shit talking under her breath because I had a legendary or whatever in my team. I was like, well, I picked it because I thought it was pretty good. But I guess it's like, yeah, of course it's good. It's a legendary. And that's why like most people wouldn't put them on their team. But after that, like, I don't know, my nostalgia factor wore off, I guess, and I just wasn't interested in the Pokemon series anymore.
Gotcha.
I don't remember if that's where I was going with that story, but that's where we ended up.
I think if it was the 3DS in the time I'm thinking of, I guess that probably would have been oh my gosh, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Maybe.
Those were the Gen 3 remakes, I think. Because if it was on the 3DS, that sounds right.
Buttholes. I'm not loving all the spikes and buzzsaws and everything in this level.
Oh yeah. No, that's totally fair though. A lot of well, actually most of my experiences at actual Pokemon tournaments have been bad ones. I don't blame you. There's just a lot of people that just have bad attitudes and they kind of throw me off.
Like it felt like there was a little bit of elitism going on.
Absolutely, yeah, that's a problem.
And like to hear other people talk about their teams and how they're like so maxed out for this situation and that situation. Like I get it, you're excited that you put together a good team, but it's like I don't know. It makes it inaccessible for me.
Right.
They
don't understand how much gatekeeping they're currently doing.
Right. And I guess that's the thing about gatekeeping, right? Is like most people probably don't realize they're doing it until it's pointed out to them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But the one thing that whole situation did motivate me to do, at least for a little while, was to like create the worst possible team I could.
Oh, I love that.
I really wanted to. So like, I remember you or maybe your wife traded me like a perfect ditto
Oh,
for
sure.
breeding.
Yeah, yeah.
I I wanted to use Pokemon breeding to try to get a Pokemon with like perfectly 0 stats.
Oh, yeah.
And then I wanted to start breeding like Trubbish with these 0 stats.
The trash Pokemon.
Like, yeah, like create literally the worst possible team and, you know, make it on brand.
Hell yeah.
And also in the process, start flooding the what do you call it? The trades.
Oh, Wonder Trade?
Yeah, start flooding the trades with perfect 0 like Trubbish.
With anyone unfamiliar, Wonder Trade is a feature they added, I think in like Gen 6, where you can just pick a Pokemon and send it out like through the internet, and you just get some other random person's Pokemon that they're sending through the internet, and you have no way to know what you're gonna get. A really cool feature. I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, but there's always a big group of people that are like trading their whatever perfect, almost perfect Night Owl or Hoot, whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'm just naming random Pokemon at this point.
Yeah. The
Oh, that's a perfect.
Yeah, you're doing great. You just have to get the rest of those blue ones. Yeah. What was I gonna say? It's actually really. I think it's actually harder to breed for perfect 0s than it is perfect 31s.
Yeah, I think the game tries to trend towards higher stats. I never got very far in that plan.
Nicely done, Sean.
Thank you.
That was smooth.
And then my other goal, the other thing that it motivated me to do, was to go shiny hunting.
That was my jam.
But not not in the way that everybody else thinks of it. I wanted to do streaming.
Oh, that thing we talked about?
Yeah. I wanted to do a stream where I go shiny hunting, but actually kill the shinies.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that. We have to do at least one episode of that sometime.
We played a game, Shiny Hunters.
Shiny, yeah. You're like, wow, it's shiny Charizard, kill it.
Because I remember
for cash.
You used to do shiny hunting, like during lunch breaks, and
oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
like the way you had it set up, you could encounter like 5 shinies at a time or something.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was definitely Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because you could do they were like horde battles where you would find 5 of the Pokemon at once.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that would be perfect. I could kill all of them. But you could play it off like you weren't going to do that. Oh,
man.
That was bullshit. No, Alex. Alejandro. It was bullshit. Now I have no coins. That's not good.
Coins?
Rings! Fuck!
Oh man. I'll have to see if I can find it and throw it on this episode. Or give it to Eddie or whatever, but I have a screenshot from one time I got into one of those horde battles while I was just chilling in my old apartment, and 2 of the 5 Pokemon were shiny.
I hate this game.
It was absolutely wild. Here, do you want me to give this one?
Yeah, do you want to play it? Do you want to play Industrial Zone?
Yeah, sure.
Industrial Coin Zone.
It's all over now.
Yeah, so I guess because of the hype that was around me in the Pokeverse, I just turned into like an edgelord in the Pokemon universe. You almost got crushed. Don't get pinched. It's what happens when Sonic gets caught with all that speed that he's on. He gets pinched.
Can't pinch me. I'm too fast. Gotta do drugs.
He does them so fast, though.
Yeah. Police beware. Shit. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta jump off that really quick.
Yeah, that's tough.
And those guys, you can't break them.
Yeah, I don't remember what to do about those bomb guys. I guess you just have to jump over them.
Just avoid them. Like me at a party. By which I, of course, mean avoid me at a party. I'm not a party person, I think.
No? Fuck!
No.
Guess I'll do this again. There we go. I wasn't holding right. It was like, well, that's a crime! I am a party person. Until I run out of energy. But
Yeah. I guess that's a big part of it.
Jam. Shit.
Well, and I guess I'm not a big fan of parties where most of the people are people that I don't know.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, I have a hard time talking to people that I don't really know. Wow, you got some air off of that.
Hell yeah.
Kind of surprising.
I'm what you call a pro gamer. Sorry.
That's what I was thinking
like that,
when I saw you hit that buzzsaw. I was thinking, wow, that's a pro gamer right there. That man knows the difference between a for and an if. Ooh.
Yeah, I do not like that. Oh, fuck. Oh, you want to go fast, you little bitch? Not on my watch.
This game is so... I don't know.
Pick a lane!
I feel like I had a very similar experience like playing Battle Princess Madeline. I know I've talked about that before. But I streamed the entirety of that game and I was pissed off at it the whole time. But like one of the things that really frustrated me about that game was there was constantly... So it was a 2D platformer, right?
Okay.
Like Ghosts and Goblins kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And the reason that one of the reasons that it pissed me off so much was it would put like spikes below the fold of the screen.
Oh.
And it would constantly have you drop down in the levels. So, like, there was no way for you to know if you were dropping down to an actual part of the level or if you were dropping down to a spike-filled pit. And it's like, that's bad level design. It's bad game design.
That makes me think of, like, Mega Man. Like, Mega Man had a lot of sections where, like, you would just free fall. If you didn't know where the fuck you were going, you would take damage somewhere. Like,
yeah.
I always found that really annoying. The OG
like,
Mega Man's really fucking hard. I imagine Madeline is too.
Oh, sure. Let's not add that to the We Played a Game list.
I do have the Mega Man Legends collection.
I don't want to make a joke like I'll kill myself, because I don't want... But...
Fuck!
Oh, you got pinched!
My pennies! Sorry. Not sorry, actually. Ah, the fucking... The rings are in the air, you fucking asshole.
You mean the coins?
You always... No, I don't. You always put the rings in the path to the boss. That's just Sonic... Good guy Sonic! Ah.
No, these are bad guys, Sonic.
Yeah, right? Jesus Creasums, Robotnik.
See, and that's why I think I said in an earlier video, this game, I don't know, I feel like it shouldn't have you reset all the way back to the beginning of the first area of each zone. Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I don't think that's fun. Like, oh, you couldn't get through both levels with 3 lives? Eat shit and go do it again, asshole.
Right? It's fucking brutal. Fucking brutal.
Fucking brutal. Even Obama says so.
I'm gonna issue a presidential pardon to anyone who gets through Metallic Madness Zone Act 1. Fucking brutal.
Well, I guess I'm not getting a presidential pardon. You might.
No, you made it through Act 1.
Oh yeah, the first time I did. I was thinking about my failure in Act 2. And how getting pinched in this game is bullshit.
Yeah, they pulled the... That's usually how I die.
You know another... While I'm shitting on retro games, you know another mechanic I don't like?
Wait.
Oh yeah, guess.
Wow, I can't think of any mechanics. I was gonna say something really funny like the mouse mechanic from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, but I can't think of her name.
The what?
Ratchet? What's her name?
I would
I'm
have
just kidding,
given the
she's great.
developers of this game more money if you went into this Blue Sphere game and Sonic was tiny.
You know, I agree. Talk about missed opportunities.
Yeah, seriously. Like, it would have been so much fun if Sonic was just little when you come into this this minigame. Alright, so do you have any guesses on another game mechanic that I hate?
Is it... Nope. There are no mechanics that I can think of.
Damn. I really don't like, and I guess it kind of makes sense in Sonic to an extent, but I really don't like...
all my focus is on this right now, I'm sorry.
That's alright. What if I just keep drawing it out, and I never actually say what it is?
Yeah, do that. Fuck. I'm trying to think other mechanics that you don't like.
When you bump into an enemy, and that is damage. I hate that. Wait, why are you not small anymore?
Because I went in the thing and made me big again.
This game is bullshit. I didn't see any lasers. But yeah, I don't like the...
I was like, I better hit that spring. Oh,
I don't like touch-based damage in these old games. Like when you just walk into an enemy who's not sharp, they're not attacking you, they're not doing anything.
That guy's got Saw Blade in his fucking face.
Yeah, Saw Blade would be fine, right?
Oh yeah, but just like your regular, your run-of-the-mill Danny DeVito, you just take some damage.
Run-of-the-mill Danny DeVito. You touch him on his side, and he just fucking... Like, if you grab someone's arm and they fuck you up... I probably shouldn't curse so much. But...
Well, maybe they shouldn't grab your arm.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't have to curse so much.
Let go of me!
It's my fucking arm, bro.
I don't know. Like, game mechanics like that annoy me. Because, like, it's a video game. You have so many options for ways to, you know, impede the player to make the gameplay interesting. Why does it have to be you can't accidentally hitbox close to an enemy without, you know, taking fatal damage?
That is a classic trap.
That's my take on it.
Classic way to make things a little more difficult.
And, oh, so we were talking about, I don't know if it was in this recording or in the Pony Island. We recorded a Pony Island prior to this, just for clarity. You were talking about Banjo-Kazooie, and how the characters talk with just like the noises.
Yeah.
So just on my own, I decided to play through ukulele.
Okay.
Essentially, Banjo-Kazooie, like I guess the team that made Banjo-Kazooie made ukulele or whatever.
Shit. Fuck. I ran out of rings.
I never. Oh, I thought that was a game over. You went down to 1 life.
Yeah. I goofed.
But yeah, so I never played Banjo-Kazooie, so I didn't have that experience. So I played through all of ukulele, and that game, I think, has it so that when you touch an enemy, you get hurt.
Yeah.
I got very tired of that game very quickly.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie beat the shit out of me when I tried playing it recently. I didn't play it when I was younger, but I played it a couple months ago, actually, for the first time.
Did you enjoy it?
Parts of it. I wouldn't say I enjoyed the whole game,
Okay.
but there were parts of it I enjoyed. I didn't finish it, I got almost to the end. Fuck you, Amy. Got her.
Wow.
Yeah, get down here.
Isn't that the character that you cut tails for?
No,
Cut
that's
tails with?
No, that's someone else. I don't even remember that character's name.
Oh, not noteworthy then.
Yeah. Unless you're tailed. Cut.
Hey, you did it!
Got him. Yeah, that was a close one. That's a fun little boss. I like it's like a pinball machine. Not a pinball, gumball machine. And then the last thing that happens is you hit it, and the only thing left in there is Robotnik, so Robotnik comes out the bottom. I thought that was really clever and silly. Alright, all that's left is Titanic Monarch.
I like the concept of that boss. I hate the level leading up to it. But anyway, so I guess next time we play a game...
Yeah, this next episode will probably be the finale. I think this will be our final zone. Before the end.
think we can make it the finale, even if we have to extend the time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
Or cut stuff out.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Join us, won't you?
Yes, please. We look forward to seeing you guys there. But until then,
Bye.
yeah, we love you. Bye.